un monstre qui a une personne. Bon, j'aurais dit un épouvantail. Il y avait quelque chose, sinon il n'y aurait pas de jeu.
I will find you again.
Teddy, come outside. It's a beautiful day.
Ah bah super, bah, allons-y. Par contre, les intérieurs sont magnifiques. Il n'y a pas à acheter. Il n'y a rien à acheter là. C'est une visite cocaïne, j'aurais préféré. Le mec marche dans sa maison et il se passe jamais rien.
I just about given up on you ever waking up. Sleep well?
I dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's Mistwalker.
I've been thinking about that.
Ah, pour moi c'était une ombre.
It was dark. Maybe I just saw a shadow.
Chasing a shadow. That's very unlike you, old boy. Usually you scurry off in the opposite direction.
I didn't get a good look. I'm not even sure there was anyone there.
Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it you said yesterday? Maybe they're keeping an eye on us from out in the fjord.
I'll take a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here. I know it. I feel it.
If you say so, Teddy Bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their cupboards.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean.
Oui, le travail des graphistes est absolument magnifique. Regardez-moi ce décorum. C'est beau, hein.
Find the natives.
A mission! Hot dog! I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
D'accord.
Cover your secrets, Grovik.
Ça c'est le courrier que j'ai reçu, on est d'accord. Bon, bah très bien, on va aller visiter, hein. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez que je vous dise? Allons-y. Oh, c'est très très plaisant.
Lissy?
By the village houses, Teddy!
D'accord, je descends par là alors.
Up here, Teddy.
Hmm?
It's such a beautiful day. You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
Ah, je l'avais pas vu. Fais attention, tu pourrais faire une chute.
Careful you don't fall.
You suck the fun out of everything, old boy.
We're far from any doctor. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
That's not very likely, is it?
I thought you were scouting ahead.
What do you think I'm doing? Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
Mais je sais pas qui est Lissy. Je sais pas qui c'est.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
J'ai quand même un doute, je pense pas que ça soit sa femme. Une partenaire. C'est peut-être sa partenaire. Lui, je crois que c'est un journaliste. Bon. Ah, on va commencer par cette maison.
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello, Mr. American. Please come in for a cup of tea and biscuits.
You're not helping. Also, they drink coffee here, not tea.
Savages. No one home?
D'accord, il n'y a personne à la maison, on va faire la suivante.
Hello? Who's there?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a écrit? Forader?
Hello?
Oh.
Anyone home?
Bah, apparemment, il n'y a personne à la maison. Ah, il y a un courrier là-bas. Mais je vais d'abord finir de fouiller la pièce. C'est un landau. D'accord. Si c'est un couple et du jumeau, je trouve ça moyen.
September 21st, 1923. Vi desperata. Lissy, found something here. Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in Good Sforlata. Good God. Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the Jiminy. Death of the children.
La mort de l'enfant marque la fin de Gravik.
Whatever remained of our souls departed with them. You should see this, Lissy. The letter just trails off. It was never sent.
Il y a eu la mort d'un enfant. D'accord. Quel est le rapport? Enfin, c'est triste, mais je vois pas le rapport avec sa sœur et encore moins avec la mine.
Did you see this door closing?
It was just the wind, teddy bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. There's one more house. Third time's the charm.
Oui, mais moi j'aimerais comprendre ce qui est écrit en fait.
Alice?
I'm right here.
D'accord.
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport.
Oui, tu m'es pas très
Did you check
utile.
all the houses?
Peut-être princesse, peut-être, je ne sais pas.
Anyone home?
Forader, c'est trahison. Traître, tu veux
Unless
dire à
they're
ce
playing
moment-là?
hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no.
Bon, on va rentrer. 36 000 solus, hein.
Three strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone painted the word traitor on one of the doors.
D'accord.
And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Still think everyone's out fishing?
Ouais, il nous faut explorer.
I saw some sheds down by the water. There's the general store, the church.
In other words, time for some sightseeing? Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
What on earth are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3. Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
D'accord. Bon, on va poursuivre. Hein. Ah oui, non, mais la petite s'arrête jamais. Hein. Elle me fatigue. Pourquoi son chapeau ne tombe pas? Elle a dû l'agrafer. Ok. Et bonsoir Campman, comment vas-tu ma poule? Épingle à cheveux. On peut pas dire graphiquement il est beau. Hein. Ça envoie. On a tous nos théories. Bah écoute, ça va mon ami. Oh, c'est l'église. Ah, souvent il y a des choses intéressantes dans les églises. Mine Stung. 24 juillet 1923. C'est quoi cette affiche?
July 24th. Memorial service. A commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer. No services after that.
Oui, tout à fait, binocle. Oula. Ah, c'est moi ou il y a des tombes qui ont été fraîchement réalisées? Mais il y en a un paquet quand même.
All these graves. What happened?
It's a cemetery.
But look at the soil. These are recent burials.
You're right.
Do you think this is where...
Oui, oui, je
Where
sais, ma belle,
everyone's
je sais.
Are they all... dead? I
Peut-être.
don't like it here.
How many graves are there?
Not enough, I guess. How many people lived here?
I'm not sure. Also, someone must have buried them.
There's that.
Something did happen. Several people died in a short period of time.
How?
Je suis d'accord, où est passé le mec qui les a enterrés?
Mass murder?
Tout à fait, c'est une bonne
Spanish
question.
flu?
I wouldn't want to speculate until I've learned more.
I can speculate for the both of us.
Well, Betty's not here. I'm gonna keep looking.
What about the church?
Non, 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 ça serait trop facile, Marion. Ça me paraît trop facile. On va rentrer dans l'église. Bigre.
Why would they board up a church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping?
Lissy.
Or the goats from getting in?
Il y a un mot en tout cas.
What does that say?
God is not here.
What does that say?
God is
Aucun
not
dieu n'est
here.
ici. Ok. Ni vu ni connu, travail terminé. Pas forcément si ce sont des bons catholiques. Norvège, 1920. Ça ne serait pas choquant. Bon. Je crois qu'on a fait le tour de l'église. Pourtant, les planches ont pas l'air bien solides. Hein. Un bon coup de pied là-dedans et on passe. Hein. Bon.
Well, so much for that. No wedding, no baptism, no funeral.
There must be people somewhere. Where are you going?
For constitutional. To breathe some of this salty sea air. You go on ahead. I'll find you.
Ok. Bon, bah on va poursuivre. Hein. Non, tu joues un vieux, tu donnes un coup de pied, c'est ton pied qui casse. Mais je joue pas un vieux. Attends, il a l'air d'avoir quoi? La petite trentaine, tranquillou, quoi. Par contre, il n'y a rien à dire. Hein. Graphiquement, ouf. C'est beau. Hein. En plus, moi qui aime beaucoup l'automne, enfin, tout ce qui est couleur automnale, je suis servi. Hein. Oh, on peut se poser ici. Dessiner. Ah bah oui. Tiens, on va dessiner. Les graphismes sont pauvres, mais les couleurs sont parfaites. Oui, c'est vrai. C'est vrai, c'est très juste dans ta réflexion, mon cher Lick. Je suis d'accord avec toi, Lick, mais ça n'empêche pas que les mecs ont fait quand même un très très beau boulot. Hein. C'est vraiment superbe. Hein. Tu as dessiné, on n'a pas vu. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Qu'est-ce qu'on a dessiné? Bah le paysage, hein. Il a un bon coup de crayon, le monsieur. Voilà, on est revenu à la ferme, on va partir par là, hein. Pour éviter de se perdre. À droite, c'est les 3 maisons que j'ai quittées. Donc on va partir soit à gauche, soit en face. En face, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Ouais, je vais partir à gauche. Dévergondé. Ah, regardez. On a une maison. On a quelque chose, c'est un peu plus bas. Qu'est-ce qui est écrit?
No trespassing for
Interdiction d'entrer aux traîtres.
Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
Non, il y a peut-être un danger.
It's not safe.
Oh, horse feathers! You may be the most boring man in this country. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
They lead to the old mine, and no. I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear. I'll wager 1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Ah, je pense que c'est pas une solution.
Who are these traitors he refers to?
C'est vrai que depuis tout à l'heure, il parle de traître, mais traître de quoi? Non, regardez.
What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
Remember, I told you yesterday. There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I know, Edward. I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found. Where do these tracks lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains, where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers. Goat, I hope.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Chariot de mineur et mauvaise herbe. Chariot de mineur.
What did they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold? Or just boring old silver?
Oh, du
Iron.
fer.
Or what?
Rock, which contains iron
I know.
deposits that...
Okay, Edward.
Mauvaise herbe.
I don't understand why they just leave this here. Like an altar to adversity. It's creepy.
Rustic superstition. Perhaps they believed they'd attract bad luck if they moved it.
Comme je ne suis pas superstitieux, c'est un peu compliqué, mais pourquoi pas. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a écrit?
Till Min Om. It's a memorial. 3 men died when the mine collapsed in 1902. Georg Hatlestad, Niels Frambu, Arne Fretland.
See, this is what working a regular job. Did you say Fretland?
The younger brother who was mentioned in the article.
Elle va mourir chanceuse. Bon, c'est pas tout ça, je vais quand même poursuivre mon exploration. Tu vas pouvoir apprendre à manier un balai. Qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Ouais, c'est pas fou, hein.
What if everyone turned into a pebble? And they can't speak, but they see and feel everything that happens to them.
There's something very wrong with your head.
Wouldn't that just be awful? Why, I'd be a murderer.
Elle est bête, cette gamine. Ah, je vais partir par là. Non, là on n'a rien, d'accord. Qu'est-ce que c'est cet endroit?
How about we don't go back to Hanover and stay here instead?
And how would I survive?
Hunt? Harvest? Forage? People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Ah, attendez, je viens de trouver un panneau. Affiche.
They had a memorial service for the accident in the mine. On July 24th, in the village church.
For something that happened 20 years ago?
It still affected their lives.
D'accord, donc l'accident de la mine, ça les a vraiment perturbés. Ok, très bien.
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe...
Mais-
Hello? Are you open? Is anyone there?
Can't you just bust down the door? Locks be damned?
Breaking and entering, I will not.
Mais il est fou cet oiseau.
I'll just dislocate my shoulder.
Ah, on n'a qu'à passer par une fenêtre si c'est possible.
Is that? Lizzie, come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm not
I know
sure.
my sister's hat, Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
Donc ça, c'est le chapeau de sa sœur. D'accord. Alors, je ne sais pas comment on va faire pour pénétrer. Tu veux pas essayer de l'enfoncer? D'accord. Non, mais on va trouver. Il y a bien une fenêtre d'ouverte, hein. La photo, moi, elle m'intéresse. Frédéric et Simon Fretland. Ok. Ah, yes.
Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
It won't budge.
Nah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Allez, tire plus fort.
I can't believe I'm actually
Allez.
breaking. Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
Je peux me relever, madame, s'il vous plaît. Voilà, je voudrais juste me relever. Merci.
Edward Charles Harder. Tanty, world traveler, cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty,
Edward,
I hope you weren't here when...
is this blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's all right then. What does it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Ça signifie quoi?
Barn means child. And mortar, that's...
Meurtre?
murder.
Tueur d'enfants? D'accord.
They murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
Moi, je voudrais récupérer le chapeau et il est dans cette pièce. Cool.
The hat's in here.
On peut pas y
Calm
aller.
down, old boy. Anyway, how's the hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is in here? There could be more clues.
All right. Okay. Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door.
Ah, une photo.
It's the same photograph as in the farmhouse.
Johan's
but
gone. At least, I assume he's the one who's been... Snip.
Frederick clearly did not want anything to do with his twin brother.
On a une caisse enregistreuse. Ah, je peux pas fouiller. Ah, ici.
Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way? Why else keep a list of undesirables?
Bizarre. En tout cas, il n'y a pas grand chose ici. Oh,
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Grovik.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
S-O-S. Oh boy.
d'accord.
If only this thing worked. We could order a boat to come get us. Or, even better, order some hot grub.
Un dessin d'enfant. Till Simon et Fratrou. D'accord. Fraroots. Là. Ouvrir.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
The keys are all gone.
Some
Ouais.
thieving thieves beat you to it. Rascals.
Ouais, il y a une note.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
It's from Simon.
Jake peut-être.
Yai put it means I put. Knuckle is key.
Casa.
Casa. I don't know what that word means.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading, and I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge.
Casa.
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register.
Ah, on va l'ouvrir.
You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house.
L'argent.
The Vandals weren't here for the money.
I think money was the last thing on their minds.
La clé.
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
Bon, on va la récupérer. On va la récupérer, hein, clairement. Voilà, qui est parfait. Elle est géniale. Ah, le fameux chapeau. Le chapeau de sa sœur.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here, and not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered.
D'accord, ça serait un
This
assassinat.
is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never
Oh,
finished.
c'est peut-être un accident aussi, remarquez. Hein.
Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann
The
thought...
mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward,
Si.
come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
Tout un village qui se déchirerait pour... Alors, ceux qui ont pensé probablement que c'était un meurtre, et d'autres qui ont pensé que c'était un homicide. Mais pourquoi tuer une gamine? Je suis d'accord avec Atin, hein. Ah, t'es par là, ok. Oui, bah j'arrive, une seconde, je finis de fouiller.